Sorry for the TPK. Let's go.
Come on in, join the show, take a seat, grab a hoe, kick your feet up on the desk, man, cause we about to roll, play some D&D, baby.
We ain't nothing but mammals, and yes, we do it like they do on the Discovery Channel.
We got people wild shaping, barbarians raging, Goop trying to gobble cause goblins are fucking cannibals. This is Dungeons and Dragons with lots of drunken asses, so send your kids to their room, break out the secret stashes.
Hey, kids.
No discussion about what's fair and right, this is us living life by a paradise. So, step on down to our lair of mice, face stepping right through your screen into paradise. Yo! This is paradise. Nothing's off limits in our paradise.
It's a fucking D&D.
This is paradise. Nothing's off limits in our paradise.
Going as far as you can see.
This is paradise. Nothing's off limits in our paradise.
Fucking all the succubies.
This is paradise.
Heretic, I think you meant succubi.
I knew what the fuck I meant. Roll for initiative.
Last time on Pairodice, when we last left our heroes, they were hot on the trail of charity after Sneezer decided to rob the party of the Eye of Infinity. They followed the trail back to Charity's Grace. There, they discovered that Charity was nowhere to be seen. The party made their way to Zendros' boat and found themselves as prisoners of this woman. What's next for our party? Find out this time on Pairodice!
And of course, Kipper would forget that the rest of the party is in handcuffs and in cells right now, as Kipper is just hanging with Zendros. Angel and Lavender had just shown up whenever we ended our session last week. At this moment, Kipper, you are sitting in the room with Zendros at the table as she awaits the rest of the party. So, Kipper.
Yeah.
Tell me about your friends.
Well, as I was saying before, our friend decided to fight you. These people are dead set on taking down Charity, so I think this might be our perfect opportunity to take her. She seems to be away from her home, and this could be a weakness in her defenses. And I think that might be the right bit.
And I know the perfect place to look.
Where's that?
Well, the casino, of course. I can explain it to your friends when the time comes. We're waiting for all of them to get here. But the important thing I need to know is, can I trust them?
I think so. They seem a bit rowdy, but at the very least, they can help us achieve our goals. And if that doesn't work out, well, Kipper looks around to all the fleets and units that Zendros has walking around. Well, we outnumber them, so I think you have the upper hand.
Don't I always, Zendros, Kipper. Let me try that again. Don't I always, Kipper?
Kipper smiles and takes a sip of some whiskey. At this point, do I know that Lucio meet up with the other two? Kipper turns his head away from Zendros, like he's communicating with someone, and he goes, "Well, seems like they're here, and they're in a little bit of trouble. They're with me," he says.
Oh, you could feel the boat rocking from the waves under it as you see the rest of the crew bring down Angel and Lavender. But before we get there, we'll go ahead and cut over to the rest of the party that are in sales at the moment. That would be Kara,
Guy, Angel.
Yeah,
Gustaf.
Thank you. I can't see my whole screen.
Yeah.
So you guys are
not Angel, but
not Angel yet.
yeah.
Oh, right.
Yeah, Kara, Guy, Gustaf.
All good.
Yes, you guys look over to Guy and see that after putting up a bit of a fight on the way back to the cells, he's kind of fell unconscious. It looks
Kinda.
You could assume that the blow to the head really did a number on him. And you're sitting in these small. You're all sitting in the same cell, pretty small, with some pretty hefty looking rusted bars and a few guards outside, just standing in their post. No, you're not chained up at this point. No handcuffs.
How big is this cell?
It's about a 10 by 10 foot cell, and and you notice another familiar figure sitting in the cell with you, Mentor.
Oh, great, this guy again.
He's just
As Mentor wakes up.
there. And he scratches his ass and makes a clearly audible fart and turns over to look at everyone and goes, "Good morning, everyone.
Gustaf just kind of glares at him.
Garo's trying to ignore him.
Hey, wait a minute. I know you guys. You're the guys from the other guys' time. With the thing and the thing. Good times. Good time. Just make sure you don't sit in that spot and mental points to a corner. I've been here for a while. That was a very clean spot before. It's not anymore, but just watch out.
Okay.
As you see a guard come down the stairs, unlock the cage, he says, "All right, your friends are here. You can speak with Zindros now."
Thank you.
As they escort you all out, and you notice that
mentor back.
Yeah, you notice that Mentor's trying to follow with.
Could you really stop me if I wanted to? Yes, but you'd give up a lot.
Would we?
Would you want to touch me to start with?
The fact that you're
Oh, yeah, that's a
aware
good
of
point.
that makes all of your other statements very disturbing. And I'm just gonna walk away.
Yeah, Gustaf goes to put his hand up and then retracts it and keeps walking.
Mentor,
I yawn and stretch. Once again, fart and follow.
as you fart and follow, the guards seem not to notice that you weren't part of this party when you came in. Guy is left behind, just sleeping on the ground as you guys make your way to the main quarters. You guys walk to the deck and then back down some stairs where you meet Zindros sitting at a table. Beside her is Kipper, and you see Angel and Lavender being unhandcuffed. And Zindros says, "Oh, so you're all here. Now we can have a conversation. That wasn't so hard, was it?"
Not in the slightest.
I don't know what your friend's issue was, but
He's a bit hard-headed. Well, more than a bit. Sorry.
you can
not
say
all
that again. As she looks at her bat, and you can see like a very obvious crack in it.
Oh, more than hard-headed. Ugh.
Yeah, he really volunteered to paint that bat a nice little velvet red.
So Kipper tells me you guys are after Charity and that she's disappeared.
Specifically, she took this thing called the Infinity Eye from them. So let's stop there.
So, there is something you should know before you go after Charity.
Okay.
She's not just an elf. She's quite timeless. Most of her companions would know her as Leviatar.
Kipper chokes on the whiskey that he's drinking.
Hold on. I'm here now. I'm fucked. What?
Oh, shit.
I'm
Yeah,
quite tongueless myself.
she's been here for some time trying to get back to her position beside Bane. And, well, I'm here to stop her as much as I can, but maybe you can help. I'm not sure where she's at right now, but I know somebody who does, and I'm sure you know them. We call them the twins.
Oh, fuck.
Interesting.
Oh, yeah.
So y'all
Those
met.
two.
So y'all met.
Yeah. They were in the casino, right?
I've been there a couple times.
That's the ones.
Yeah, we're kind of banned from there.
That's perfectly fine because they definitely won't let you in after you're done doing what you gotta do.
Encouraging.
Great.
Zindros, if I may interrupt, we do have somebody here who can locate Charity. Do you think it's a good idea for us to go after such a woman?
I wouldn't suggest it without some preparedness. She's not quite the god that she used to be, but she's still quite powerful. We figure she has a phylactery somewhere here in Pairodice, but I haven't been able to locate it.
But you suspect it's inside of this here casino with the
Oh
twins.
God, if it were that easy. No, I think the twins know, because you see they've been cloning Gem Dark Magic for her.
Ah, interesting. The rabbit hole keeps going deeper. What do you bunch know about the twins?
That they fucking hate us and they have a portal to hell.
Yeah, that's about the extent of it. At least from our perspective.
Yeah, and my interactions with them were very limited.
A portal to hell. You really believe that?
I mean, I didn't. I figured it was like a euphemism for they're gonna fucking kill us.
You got swifted.
A fast track to the dark ones.
Yeah.
What did y'all do to piss him off so much?
Broke the shooting gallery. Well, attempted to.
Guys.
Say no more. The one-armed wonder. That guy's gonna get himself killed.
Oh, you don't fucking believe it.
Hopefully Hope can kiss him goodbye. And he looks at Angel and takes a sip.
Angel does not fucking react to that.
Yeah, Hope's out looking for Charity right now for me, but hey Velda.
Yes.
So as you approach from the crowd, can you describe your character for everybody else?
I'm a hulking 7'8" man with red samurai armor on, with a pointed with shoulder pads that kind of like swirl upwards into a point, with a giant silver dragon imprinted on the armor on the chest, and I have black long dreads and at the point of my dreads there are metal tips on the end of my dreads.
Welcome back, Velda.
Thank you, Kipper.
So Velda, so for this mission they might need your abilities, if you wouldn't mind going with them.
As long as you're paying me.
We've had this discussion before. I'm always good on it.
Then I will lend you my services.
Okay, well, here's the plan. The twins know everything that you're going to need to know about Charity and Charity's lair. So my suggestion is you find them and keep one of them alive. Probably the nicer one.
Yeah, that one's easier to intimidate.
The problem is they haven't came out of the casino in a couple weeks now. So you have to go in there and get them yourself.
That shouldn't be a problem.
Well, it might be. See, outside there's about 4 Goliaths guarding the front door. There's going to be 8 in the casino, and there's about 16 that should be sleeping about this time. They take shifts. There's a door in an office that leads you down to their room. I don't know how to get there. I just heard there was some secret passage. So I don't know how you guys are going to do it, but I'm sure you'll figure it out.
So you're not sure if there's some separate entrance, since our companions here don't know how to keep a low profile.
Oh, just the one. They keep it on lockdown. There's a lot of money in there, you know?
Very true. Very true.
So the twins, they have some abilities. They're not from the surface. They're from the water. So don't be surprised when they transform into these ugly-looking creatures that are just going to eat you. My guess is in the room they have a large pool to bathe in, because they need to sit in that every day. So you should catch them while they're in there. That's probably the safest bet.
Yeah, unless we have some type of way that we can, some type of drastic heat that we can use to dry them out a little bit quicker. Perhaps while they're attacking us, they'll be a little bit weaker.
Oh, that's a great idea. I wish I had time. I would send out for a magic item.
Of any of you, are any of you particularly that type of magic?
What type of magic? Sorry, I missed that.
Some type of like a daylight spell. That's basically what I was implying. Just to dry them out, something super hot to dry them out, dry out their skin.
Let me check.
Gonna raise my hand.
Yes, as she gestures at you.
I can, summon the light of my sun to my pan.
Well, are they magic casters?
I'm not sure. All I know is that they serve the old gods, the ancient gods of the sea.
Well, I'm trained in the art of killing mages, so...
The worst thing that could possibly happen is they end up in a body of water that's connected to the ocean. If that happens and they scream out, we're never getting off this island. It'll be surrounded by krakens all over the place before we know it.
Kipper thinks about the location of the casino. Is it near a body of water?
It is adjacent to the shore, yes.
Well, I hope you don't mind me saying, but I do have some. How long do we need until we do this? Is it like a we go there now type thing, or do we go there tomorrow? Because I think I might have something that could help. A little bit of lightning, fire, maybe drying up the water. But that also begs the question, are you really going to send us in there by ourselves to fight against all these people?
No, I'm sending my best. Velda's going in with you. And this funny-looking mentor over here. I don't know how he ended up in the group, but he can go with.
I'm sort of just staring in the corner, looking at everything on the wall, picking my nose.
It's the least he can do for trying to steal shit off of my ship. As she looks at you
I
angrily.
wanted safe passage, and you didn't give it to me. And then I tried to take a step further. I mistook your eyes looking at me like that, and
I tried to tell you I can't bring anybody on or off this island.
So Kipper, to answer your question, I have Wall of Fire. I think.
All right.
Didn't you say if I do a short rest, I can change spells or something?
It's a long rest. It's a long rest.
Oh, it's a long rest. Okay. Druid. I just remember him saying something about that a while ago.
Yeah, you can change your spells every long rest.
You guys have time if you want to take a rest, but
I also have Tidal Wave.
Well, if you can control the water or create a wall of fire if they try to escape, that could be great. The main thing here is we need to be able to control the field.
I can light a candle.
Oh, I can do both because I have Wall of Fire and Tidal Wave.
All right. Well, that would give us some control if they try to escape. Now, who's our hard hitters here? So we have 16 Goliaths to deal with if we're not stealthy. And he looks around the table. I'm willing to bet that none of y'all are stealthy.
okay, so let me rephrase this so that you can better understand how crazy this shit's gonna be. There's 4 outside, there's 8 inside, and there's 16 sleeping. So I suggest you don't wake up those 16 unless they wake up dead. But that's why I say you have to do this. You have to do this at night. There's less on duty. And I'll tell you what else I do know. I've noticed there's a huge pipe coming from the ocean connected to the building. I'm not sure what it does, but my guess is, considering we've never seen it connect anywhere else within that building, that it's in that secret room.
I could always cut that pipe before we go in.
Yeah, I was going to ask about that. Can we see where the pipe is, like from the outside of the building?
Oh yeah, but it's pretty heavy still.
As you guys are talking, he pulls off a giant sword, 2-handed sword from his back, and says, "This might do the trick."
I think that might be a little bit too loud, though.
Yeah, you might tip them off.
Like I said, if we can take a rest, I do have a few abilities. Can make it that they don't hear nothing.
That could be useful.
Well, my guess is if water stops flowing down there, they might come up to the surface. Be suspicious.
So you're saying attacking that first might be the bad idea?
I don't know. I'm just
dwindling the numbers might put odds in our favor.
My guess is there's also a Goliath down there because we haven't been able to find where all their Goliath clones are. My guess is he's down there as well. So if you could press him for any information or get him back to me, that would be great.
All right. Well, how about we save your silence spell, Miss Lavender, and use that for our capture. We can knock someone out, and if it comes to it, there's too many, we'll silence the area while we knock someone out and drag them out of there. We have our muscle here with the big buff girl, and you are particularly large, Miss Lavender, and Velda, real strong.
Sounds like a plan. I'll leave you guys to it. As she just closes her books and leaves the room.
As Zendros leaves the room, he looks at everybody and he slams his hand on the table. Don't fuck this up. If y'all fail this mission, I fail this mission, and it ain't good for me.
Kipper, shut up.
If we fail this mission, we're probably dead. So
I like this plan. It's a good plan. We've got this. One thing what the plan is.
Oh, good lord.
Anyway, Mr. Edge's sword, don't tell me to shut up. Everybody get some rest.
When's the last time have me and you failed a mission?
I'd hate to make this the first one. That's all I'm gonna say. Is there any place where Zendros keeps like supplies on the boat that we could probably grab like some potions or something, maybe even for some money?
Yeah, no, there is no there's no supplies of that sort, but there is like food and water and whatnot, fresh water.
All right. Well, as long as we're taking a little rest, I'm gonna go enjoy a couple of drinks and get myself a burger or something.
Don't go passing out this time.
Before Kipper goes away, Velda's gonna take Kipper off to a corner somewhere.
All right.
Hey, listen. I know we've been on a couple of missions already together and everything, and I don't usually do this because I only do this with family. But I'm gonna mind link with you if that's okay.
Sure.
Okay. As you say sure, you see his eyes kind of glow a little bit of white, and he just reaches out his hand and touches the back of your head, and then all of a sudden you hear him, Velda, talking inside your head, saying, "Now we are connected by the mind." All
right. Don't be getting all sentimental on me, but this has some.
It's for basically being silent. We have to be silent this mission.
Yeah, should be good. Some good utility.
You are able to talk to me as well, by the way.
I respond in my brain with the words I said.
Okay. And then Velda just goes, good talk, and turns around and walks off.
Cool.
All right, so are you guys gonna take a long rest?
Oh yeah,
Before
I
you hit it?
need it.
Velda's gonna go meditate on the top of the ship.
Kipper's gonna have a few drinks. He's gonna look at some pictures that he keep on his person, and then he's gonna take his long rest.
All right. So after your long rest, you guys have about 13 or 14 hours to do whatever else you want after you wake up.
Like before it's nighttime?
Yeah, before it's nighttime.
I look outside at the boat. I mean, outside at the forest. Is it still on fire? Is there still a screaming Tarrasque?
Oh no, there's no screaming Tarrasque that you can see. The forest is completely burned down, and there's no trees left.
Okay.
You see a barren wasteland of ashes. The smoke is still rising. There still looks to be embers on the ground.
Above game, Kipper would like to go to the city, but I'll let you guys RP for a little bit, so I'm not dominating the whole thing.
Velda's gonna sit on the ship deck and train with his sword. Train, just kind of like slashing the air.
Just getting ready. All right.
Yeah.
Angel.
Yes.
What do you want to do with your rest of your day after your long rest?
Well, I didn't expect to have this free time, so there's not much I could really do with myself besides, if Kipper's going into town, I figure Angel, just so she can get off the boat, would go with him.
Okay.
All right. I'm not going to leave until we already go through everything.
Yeah, we'll do that. Gustaf?
Yeah, there's not anything in particular that I want to do.
Okay, that's fair. So you just kind of hanging out for a bit. You want to go?
Yeah.
You want to go Angel and Kipper, see what they're doing, or you just go hang back on the boat? Okay. Kara?
I'm gonna just load up on food and then just walk around the boat, kind of take in everything I can, looking around, just poking my nose in. Not quite where I'm not wanted, but close enough.
All right, close enough.
I forgot to throw this in there, but Velda's looking approachable, trying to seem less threatening to his new comrades.
Yeah, probably just having small conversations here and there, having with Velda, just, being curious.
All right. Mentor. Oh, sorry, Lavender. No, fuck you, Mentor. Lavender.
Fuck me. Fuck me.
Anytime. Lavender.
Well,
Oh, baby.
I'm in the middle of changing up my spells, and also Lavender will, at one point, tap Kara. We try to go approach Kara and go, I know it's probably not my business, but you remember the conversation we had? I feel like if there's any time, now's the time. Especially if we're going up in this whole big excursion. We're probably going to need as much cooperation as possible. That means everybody doing their part.
Yeah.
It's on you, honey. I'm just saying. It's probably for your better interest.
All right.
All right. Mentor.
Mentor would go around for the whole time and just chat up people, literally chat them up, seeing who, wants to go for a little extra side quest on the ship, have a good time, that sort of thing.
Yeah, you make a whole total of one charity.
I would like to roll a persuasion check to see if I can get people to have sex with me. Is what I'm saying.
Oh, okay, yes. Roll it.
What's happening?
All right.
Roll it.
Oh my god! 32!
32.
What the fuck?
Oh my god, you could
Oh my god, I forgot how powerful he is.
He's
What
hosting
the
party.
fuck is that persuasion?
He's a very high level bard. Okay.
Everybody that's on the boat, you just see Mentor walking back down beneath the deck with 15
Literally
girls
Danny
and
DeVito.
2 guys.
Yeah, it's like a conga line.
Velda's going to be there.
Oh no.
I like to imagine that. I like to imagine that Mentor is walking in Kara's room, and that's why Kara left.
I just kind of watch it go past, Okay.
Should I join? Should I join?
No, that is not even an option in her head.
You're invited, but if you don't want to, it's fine.
I just imagine like Kara's trying to get to know Velda and everything. Mentor shows up. Kara's like, "Oh fuck no," leaves. Velda's like, "Oh fuck yes," and joins.
Yeah.
That's exactly what happens. Velda is just like, I'll follow.
Oh yeah.
So after the Danny DeVito conga line, we'll skip over to Kipper and the rest of the crew walking back to town. The town seems pretty quiet now that the forest is done being on fire. No word from Charity, it seems. You hear from the civilians that are just littered around the place. What exactly is it you are heading to do?
I would like to go to any weapon shops or places where I can buy like potions or any type of magical anything.
Yes, and as you look around, you notice that there is none because that was all handled in the black market.
Ah, okay, sweet. And I think Kipper probably would have known that, and I probably shouldn't have come to town. All right. Well, then, just to stay in character, I would like to scout the area that we're going to invade. And as we're talking,
I will let you roll a persuasion check to see if maybe you can carouse a bit and find somebody who might have a stash at their house that they're willing to sell.
You said persuasion?
Yeah.
All right.
Get a 32. Can I bribe them with some of my disposable money to give him advantage?
Okay. Yes. Let's call it 5 gold.
Alright.
Should be good enough. Not gold, but you know what I mean.
Charity.
5 charities.
Yeah.
17 with advantage. Awesome. Okay. What you run into a guy. He looks pretty shady, and he's just kind of sitting with his back up against the wall, flipping a coin in the air. What do you say?
So Kipper walks over there, and he puts his back also up against the wall, not looking at him, and he says, "What you got magical? I want it."
As he flips the coin in the air, and it lands in his hand, and he slaps it on his other hand, and he looks at it, and you see it's a charity that landed on Charity's head. Today's your lucky day. This guy is a very brooding orcish guy. What exactly are you looking for? Maybe I can find something for you.
I'm hoping to find something now that'll heal me up, or maybe something that gives me a little extra abilities. If you got any type of enhancements.
You got to be careful when you ask for things like that. You know it's not allowed here.
Kipper smiles and says, "I can handle myself."
All right, that's going to be 50 gold pieces.
What am I paying for?
Doesn't matter what you're paying for. I'm going to give it to you. Do you want it or not?
Well, if you were going to give it to me, it wouldn't be 50 gold pieces. So let me find out what I'm paying for.
I said gold pieces, not charity. I need to make that especially clear. Seems the charity's been missing. I don't know how long this charity stuff's going to last.
So the money you allowed me to keep at the beginning of my character creation, is that gold or is that charity?
That's gold.
Okay, sweet. Well, seeing as my options are limited, I'll give you exactly what you want. I'll take 50 gold and I slap it in his hand, really aggressively, like, ouch, my hand, aggressive.
I like when people put up a fight. He reaches into his coat, and you see his hand just kind of disappear into his coat as he reaches deep in to what looks like a portal in his coat, and he pulls his hand out and he hands you 2 healing potions.
How much for the coat?
Ooh.
I'll take the 2 healing potions.
I'm afraid I can't sell this coat.
What a shame. Where'd you get it from? I feel like that's also not allowed in the land of charity.
Wouldn't you like to know as he starts to take his coat off? You want to try it on?
Sure.
As he begins to take it off, he looks at you with his hand out and smiles as he throws the coat in the air and it lands on top of him, and both him and the coat disappear.
Oh, damn it. Okay. I was going to steal it.
I imagine Gustaf and Angel are just watching from across the street and just start laughing their ass off.
Oh, yeah.
God damn it. I put the 2 healing potions in my bag. I take one of them and I mix a little bit of whiskey in it and I put it away.
Gustaf kind of gestures to Angel and then starts walking towards Kipper. And once he reaches Kipper, and I assume Angel follows. I don't know.
We'll assume Angel follows.
Yeah, we'll assume.
We'll assume. And Gustaf will basically say to the both of them, I have something I wish to speak to the both of you in private about. Is this street generally empty or is it bustling?
It's definitely generally bustling. It's looking pretty
bustling, it seems.
Yeah.
I feel like we are near an alley. We can step into that alley.
Either that or we can go to my guild hall.
I feel like we got some time.
Yeah.
Okay.
We can go visit home base for a little while.
But yeah, so I lead them to the guild hall. And at this point, is the tavern finished?
Yes, 100% finished.
Are there people in it?
There's 3 or 4 people right now. Pretty slow business day.
All right. Gustaf walks behind the bar, grabs or starts looking at the whiskey and points at Kipper and says, "Which one's your favorite?"
Give me something that burns.
He looks. Is there something that would be like cinnamon flavored or something like that?
Yes.
Okay. He'll grab that one and then
yes, Dragon's Breath, my favorite.
Actually, it's Dunkin' Spice.
Nice.
Oh Lord.
Oh yes, Dunkin' Spice, my favorite.
So Gustaf will grab that and then start heading upstairs and gesture for them to follow, and then he'll head towards his room where he knows no one is at or shouldn't be.
Correct. It seems to be pretty vacant.
Good. Wait, pretty vacant or vacant?
Oh, vacant. Vacant.
Okay.
Completely vacant.
Okay, good. Had to be sure. So Gustaf sets the whiskey down on his desk and pops it open, pulls out 3 glasses and starts filling them up.
At this point, you can see
an angel.
The ceiling of your room is completely like this magical glass, so you can clearly see the skies, but you know for sure nobody can see in.
Good.
Nice ceiling. You must have really gave me some money.
He says yes, and that is something I need to talk to you about.
Go on.
So 2 questions, and both of them, one is a question for information, the other is about a service. Both, if answered correctly, you will gain a lot of charity. Sadly, I don't have gold, just charity, but a lot of it. And he kind of takes a sip of his glass of whiskey and sets it down and looks at Kipper. And he says, "This Syndros character, what do you know about her?"
How about information for information? I answer a question for you.
Sure.
You answer a question for me.
Sounds like a deal, my friend.
Kipper lights a cigar. He puts the cigar in his mouth. He lights it with his finger, and then he offers one to Gustaf.
He will gladly take it.
He puts 2 fingers
down
over
his
it
jewel
and lights it.
Nice.
All I know about Syndros is that after I came to this place, Pairodice as it's called, I was forced to work for her against my will. All I know is that her goals are my goals. The moment charity falls, the moment my debt is paid. And so I'm all about Syndros for the time being.
Why were you forced?
You said when?
Why?
Why? My life was spared, and that's a high debt to pay. Got a question for you.
I see. Go ahead.
He takes a hard puff of his cigar.
Gustaf does as well.
Before everybody woke up, even your good friend Angel here, you went out to go meet Charity. What did y'all talk about? And conveniently, she went missing, along with this box that you guys care so much about. What did y'all talk about?
I simply told her that we would be going to the mine. That was our plan, to retrieve our comrades, as it was the plan at the time. I told a simple white lie that I was not able to retrieve the box from Angel here, and she seemed fine about it, which was the weird part. But I don't understand how she got it. It makes no sense.
Well, when I woke up, my window was open, which I don't remember it being open when I went to bed.
So someone came and stole it. Probably Sneezer, as we suspected.
Yeah. Seriously missing. But why would he betray you? Don't you pay this man's salary?
You know, he is a shady type. I'm sure Charity either made a better offer or made a better threat, as we did find out that she is not just Charity,
but the great Leviathan.
Indeed.
I didn't know that at all. So that was a huge surprise for me.
Big surprise.
But it doesn't surprise me that Zendros wants her dead, now that she said that.
And then Gustaf looks at him, puts the cigar in his mouth. He says, now to my other question. This mission we're going on, I believe, to be very dangerous.
Definitely.
I wish to task you with a side goal for this mission.
I'm listening.
He goes to his Heretic, do we ever decide where I hid like most of my money that I couldn't carry?
Totally up to you, my friend.
Okay. He goes to like I don't know. He goes to his bed, kind of slides it over, lifts up like a floorboard, and pulls out a safe, like a small little safe.
Safe meaning a chest with a lock on it.
Basically. I didn't know whether or not safes were a thing.
They are a thing, but they're pretty expensive. Continue.
I got you. So yeah, basically just like a chest with a lock on it. And he pulls that out, opens it up, and grabs a bag, a pretty large bag of charities, 500 to be exact. And he throws it over to you, locks the chest back up, puts it, hides it again, and slides the bed back over. He says to you, that will be yours and your friend Velda's, and possibly even more, if you make sure that the rest of us survive.
Kipper catches the charity that you throw at him, and he opens up the bag, looks at it, and he goes, well, if we succeed at this whole mission, there's a good chance charity won't be worth anything anymore. But I'll happily oblige.
He kind of looks at the coins and he says, well, I'm sure it will be worth something as it's made of platinum.
Smart man. I was gonna try to weasel you more out of more. Smart man.
And he kind of chuckles and he says, well, if you and your friend do well, there will be more. But I want to make sure that even if Zendros tries to get you to kill us or something, you don't let that happen.
Well, since you're so willing to pay me with such a high number, I will be frank with you. If Zendros orders me to kill you, I will kill you. There's no amount of money that will stop that. But I'll keep you alive from everything else, even her crew.
Good enough for me.
I put the money in my bag, and I take a hard puff of my cigar and look up at your window sky.
And Gustaf stands up, dusts himself off, claps his hands, goes to finish his drink, and says, is there anything else we need to discuss while we are here?
I do have the tome with me. I had made sure to grab it on our way to the boat the other day.
Ah, good.
What's this tome?
None of your business, that's what it is.
Come on, I thought we were companions now. He shakes the money.
Oh, I didn't pay you fucking shit.
Gustaf kind of puffs his cigar. He says, basically, it was something that explains how to use the Eye of Infinity. Or the Infinity Eye, whatever it's called.
So there's a good chance that she doesn't know how to use it? Charity, I mean.
Well, considering it's the Leviatar we're talking about, who knows? Gods know a lot of things.
You might be right. Maybe we should stop calling her Charity. Call her by her real name.
Yeah.
An ironic name considering what she is. God of death and punishment. Some fucking Charity.
Oh, yeah, it's real funny, fucking funny now. And I guess this whole rivalry thing between Leviatar and Zendros makes a lot more sense.
Yeah. So have we given up on saving your friends?
They're most definitely dead now. Brom hasn't returned, so he probably went down there and got himself killed too.
Real unfortunate.
There's a magic item down there that I'm not sure it would be useful to any of us, since we're not really. I don't know much about it though.
Gustaf kind of forgot, and then he remembered, and he's like, "Oh yeah, it gives you X-ray vision or something like that."
No, I have the X-ray vision. I was just.
Oh, well then that's
and
real
he kinda
fucking
was
useful.
Like, oh, well, that makes sense.
Yeah, I was going to mention it later, because I can probably find the secret entrance Zendros was on about.
Oh,
Attune to it.
Well, if she slept with it, I assume she would have.
Yeah, I've been attuned to it. God.
Okay, Angel.
That's real useful then.
Yes.
So your whole trip wasn't a waste, even if you lost. What was it? 3 of your companions now?
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's now 3.
Y'all suck at keeping people alive.
Alligator, fuck you.
That's why I'm paying you to do it for us.
We didn't have everyone with us.
That
We might have
too.
had a better chance of surviving.
I understand.
All right, well, we can get this show on the road.
All right. Is this a scene transition?
Yes, as you guys head back to town, head back to the boat, and you reach the boat and everybody meets up, Ocean 11 style, looking over some battle plans and maps. We are going to take a break.